the smartest sports YouTuber, back with another video. And in this video, we gotta keep the same energy. Justin Herbert single-handedly loses his team the game. Kansas City Chiefs, big game, Thursday Night Football, divisional game to take the division lead. Justin Herbert cost his team the game. Everyone saw it. This is a Justin Herbert special. The numbers will look good in the end because at the end of the day, in the fourth quarter, 17-17, midway through the fourth, Justin Herbert throws a pick six inside the 5-yard line, 99-yard pick six to lose the game. That's it. Game over. And then guess what happens? 27-17. What does Herbert do with 2 minutes left when the game is over? A two-score game. Game's already over. Justin Herbert adds 73 yards and a touchdown to his stat line. And that is what we call garbage stats. Garbage time. Dak Prescott type of numbers. Justin Herbert is a master of that. He has thrown the most fourth quarter pick sixes I have ever seen in a 2-year span. He folds late in games. This just proved it. Week 1, people don't want to mention this. Week 1, he had a great first half. What did he do in the second half? Nothing. He did absolutely nothing in the second half, but his defense was able to keep him in the game and keep the Raiders from coming back because the offense wasn't doing shit. So I need all the Justin Herbert fanboys to keep that same energy. Justin Herbert single-handedly lost his team the game, and I can say that because Chargers defense played great in this game. Even though they couldn't catch the ball, Mahomes should have like 5 or 6 picks, more than Joe Burrow, because the Steelers could actually catch the ball, and that's why Joe Burrow was unlucky, and Patrick Mahomes got very lucky last night. But the Chargers defense played great. Chargers kicking game, everything on Chargers O-line, Chargers receivers, especially Mike Williams, was bailing Justin Herbert out on a lot of 50-50 balls. That is what I'm saying right now. No one else on the Chargers had a bad game. I thought Brandon Staley actually coached a good game. I thought he was smart. He was aggressive at times. He wasn't aggressive in other times. I thought he was smart for the most part. But that's the thing. Justin Herbert, single-handedly, no one else played bad on the Chargers, except when it was time to make a play. 17-17. And this is why Justin Herbert is not a winning player. He'll put up the stat lines. Like I said, at the end of the game, 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He should have had a second interception after he got rattled because he got hit, even though Joe Burrow takes those same type of hits every week. Justin Herbert got hit. He got rattled. I mean, on 3rd and 1, he had a free lane to run for a first down. He throws it away. Then he makes a good pass after, but like I said, it was garbage time. So I'm not going to give him credit for driving 73 yards down the field in a touchdown when they were playing off. They were letting Austin Eckler just catch dump downs. So that's why his stat line looks a lot better than he actually played, because after he threw the pick six, the very next drive in which they could have actually tied the game, guess what he does? He folds. He should have thrown another pick. He threw it right to Willie Gay, and Willie Gay just dropped it. Absolute horrible throw. And then they punt. Chiefs go down, kick a field goal, take a 10-point lead with like 2 minutes left. That's ball game. And then Justin Herbert's stat pads. But that's what I mean. Justin Herbert is not a winning player. Even last week I was going to bring this up. But lucky for Herbert fans, I didn't. Justin Herbert had, 3 touchdowns, no picks against the Raiders. Look what he did in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. Nothing. He did nothing. He didn't score a single point. And the defense was getting him turnovers. And that's what I mean. Justin Herbert can look good at times, but when the rubber meets the road, when it's time to clutch up or shut up, Justin Herbert folds. And last night was a Justin Herbert special. He ends the game with a good stat line, but if you actually watch the game, you know he is the reason why they lost. And if you didn't watch the game, you just looked at his stats, you would say, oh, Justin Herbert played good and they lost a close game. The Chargers should have won that game. The Chargers were controlling the game. They had a 17-7 lead, and then Justin Herbert lets them outscore them, 21-0, something like that, or 20-0, a 20-0 run on Justin Herbert's watch. 17-17 inside the 5. You're at least going to take a 3-point lead in a game where your defense is playing very good, or a 7-point lead. And what does Justin Herbert do? He throws a pick six. I need all the Justin Herbert fanboys to keep that same energy from last week. Justin Herbert single-handedly cost this team the game. If you deny that, I know you're a Herbert outrighter. You're delusional. You're just too biased to have a conversation with. It was clear as day. Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. He is not a winning quarterback. That he makes too many of those type of plays. A pick six late in the fourth quarter like that when you're about to take the lead is huge. Okay, those are what losing quarterbacks do. Justin Herbert, like I said, perfect game for him. Stats look good. He loses his team the game. No one can make an excuse about the defense. Defense played good. No one can make an excuse about the coaching. Coaching was good. No one can make an excuse about the offensive line. Offensive line was good. Special teams was good. The only thing that happened was Justin Herbert choked at the end of the game and threw a pick six in a tie ball game for 99 yards. So don't ever give me this shit about, oh, Justin Herbert's better than Joe Burrow. No, he's not. Joe Burrow had a rough week one in which the defenders actually caught the ball, unlike in the Kansas City Chargers game. Both teams were just dropping picks left and right. So don't give me that. Joe Burrow is clearly better than Justin Herbert. He is a winning quarterback. Joe Burrow makes plays when it matters most. Week one, Joe Burrow had the worst half of football in the first half in his whole career. And what does he do in the second half? He just rebounds and throws what should be a game-winning touchdown, or at least, well, for a fact, it was a game-tying touchdown at the last second of the game. Drives his team down the field. Clutch drive after clutch drive. Legendary moments for Joe Burrow in that game. And he loses because the long snapper gets hurt. Justin Herbert in this game has everything going his way. Everyone's playing around him. Big game in Arrowhead to take the division lead, to take control of this season. And what does Justin Herbert do? He folds. He throws a pick six, 17-17. Game over. Don't ever talk about, oh, Justin Herbert's better. Oh, look at his stats. That just proved right there. Justin Herbert puts up meaningless stats and chokes when it matters the most. These are just facts. If it happened to Joe Burrow, I would say the same thing. So for people to say, oh, you're just biased, you don't like Herbert. No, I do like Herbert. Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. But I see through him. I see through all the bullshit that his fanboys try to say. And that some people in the media try to say, oh, yeah, 6'6", oh, big, strong, fast. And he throws late fourth quarter pick sixes left and right. So he lost his team the game. That is a Justin Herbert choke job, Justin Herbert special, and those are just the facts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Keep coming back to the channel. And you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact. And I'm out.